Hey guys, and welcome to the brand new career mode on my channel, which is going to be the Atletico Madrid career mode. This will go on until about the 1st of February because then we'll start the Derby career mode back up. I know a lot of you guys were disappointed when I did start to end the series, but I think a bit of a break will be nice, of course, and trying out a really big team like Atletico Madrid will be really fun just to pick up them players that I can't quite pick up at the moment in the Derby career mode. So yeah, it'll be a nice bit of a change, of course, and I've upgraded the transfer budget by 60% because we are going to do it for only one season, so I may as well get as much as I can and try to win as much as I can. I'm going to try and win the quadruple. I'm going to try Champions League, Copa del Rey, BBVA of course, and the first trophy, it's like the Community Shield. It's not really much of one, but if we can win all the four of those, that'd be absolutely fantastic for the series, of course. So yeah, we're going to just change up the tactics, of course. I'm going to try and play the 4-2-3-1, but I may move to a 4-3-3 in the future. But the first signing we're going to try and make is Angel Correa, who has actually signed for Atletico Madrid in real life, but he's not actually on career mode. If you want to leave a comment down below on why that is, that'd be fantastic, because I really was looking forward to trying him out. He's a really good youngster with a lot of pace, and yeah, it would have been quite nice to try out. So we're putting tons and tons of bids on the players that I kind of want. I'm looking for a striker and a bit of an attacking midfielder. We just need one more, just so when we are playing the three in the attack positions, we got a bit of everything. We can mix it up, of course, and if everyone ever does get injured, we can always change them up, of course. So James Milner, the reason I'm trying to get him is because he's such a versatile player. He can play centre mid, right mid, left mid, right back, and CDM, of course. And yeah, he's just that kind of player that can win you a league because he's that versatile and he can always replace everyone. Phil Jones and Stasic as well, because we do need a backup centre back, of course, and that'll be quite nice. So we're making the signings of Boney and Milner. I know it is getting really fast, but I tend to do that on the first episode just to keep the pace nice and high. So yeah, Boney's the backup striker and Milner as the versatile player that can just play anywhere whenever he is needed. Shaqiri is another one I'd really like to pick up. He's the kind of player that can just play in anywhere in the front three positions. He can play striker, right mid, left mid, and centre attacking mid. So yeah, really nice player as well. Stasic is a bit of a backup centre back, but I would kind of prefer to get the likes of Cahill or Jones, of course, because they're a lot better and they can play a bit more positions. So yeah, of course, we're just going through this quite quickly, so if you ever do want to pause it, I just like to keep it nice and fast because the first episode is just under 10 minutes because we have got a lot to get through. We've got the Community Shield. It's like in 2 legs, so we play the first leg and of course we play the second leg, and then we'll have to see if we do win it. So we do pick up the signing of Shaqiri, another great signing for this career mode. Generally, it's just backup. Like, that's all we need, squad depth in this series, and that is what we are getting. Another signing here is going to be, is it going to be Phil Jones or is it going to be Cahill? That's the question. I wasn't too sure. I was going to go for Cahill because he's a bit better, of course, higher rated, of course, and Phil Jones is a bit cheaper and he's a bit more versatile. So what I went for was Phil Jones because of that reason. He can play right back, centre back, CDM, and Cahill, he can play right back, but he's mainly a centre back. So yeah, versatility in career mode is a really nice thing, and we're going to try and sell Raul Garcia. Another player that we did sell was Rodriguez, the left mid, because he wasn't quite good enough. I think he was never really going to be used, in my opinion. He's not that kind of player I do like to use. So a few other players we are selling, just the ones that just never really going to be anything at the club. I may as well get rid of them because we're only doing it for one season, so we need as much as we can to try and win as much as we can. So we have actually got a full club at the moment, so that is why another reason we're selling a lot of stuff. We've got 42 out of 42 players, so yeah, a lot of things getting sold, a few players getting injured in pre-season, but I kind of prefer them just to get the injury out of the way and done with, because then I can get on with the season. I was tempted to go for a goalkeeper, but I think later on in the episode, I just don't quite see the reason. I was just looking for reasons to upgrade the team, and Moya isn't too much of a good goalie. He's 80 rated. I was trying to look for an 82 or something, but I think in the end we don't really go through with that because we got Oblak as well, who's a pretty good goalkeeper, and Moya. So we'll have to see in the January transfer window. We have actually got quite a bit of money left at the end of this window, so yeah, if you want to leave a comment down below on any signings that you want me to make in the January transfer window, because I'm actually in December when I'm recording now. So yeah, if you want to leave any comments, that'd be fantastic for the January transfer window. So we're just looking up who will be the best left back. Shaqiri or something, Shaqirawa or whatever his name is, the left back. He's a bit younger and a bit faster. No, he's a bit better at dribbling, but Ancelotti's faster and got better defending. So I do actually go for Ansaldi for the first game of the season in the Super Cup España. A really nice thing to kick off this career mode against Real Madrid, the absolute giants. It would be fantastic if we could win this, but you look at Real Madrid's team. Is there really much hope for us? They've got such an incredible team now, of course. Benzema, Ronaldo, Bale, James Rodriguez, Modric. There's just no real weakness in that team. So we'll have to see, of course. The team's just stepping up to the game. We're going to have to see how we do against Real Madrid, because this will be a really good marker to see how well the team is, because, of course, Real Madrid are the best team in the BBVA, in my opinion. Barcelona are very good, no doubt about it, but Madrid, they've got a bit more depth and a bit more better players. So yeah, let's head into this game, and we go into it in the 26th minute of the match here. Shaqiri on the right hand side passes it forward to Mandzukic, who is the preferred striker in my opinion. He's 83 rated, and that is the reason why, because he has got such good finishing. He can put away so much good stuff with his head, with his foot. But Bony's no bad replacement, no doubt about it, and he's actually got a better potential than Mandzukic. So hopefully they come on to par, and both 83 rated strikers. That would be absolutely fantastic for the series. And then in the 45th minute of the match here, Griezmann heads it into the box, and Mandzukic, again being the absolutely fantastic poacher that he is, puts it away to make it 2-0 in the game against the absolute massive giants of Real Madrid. So nice to see us go 2-0 up at the Bernabeu, of course. And then just after half-time, in the 50th minute of the match, bringing the ball forwards here, Mandzukic running at Ramos, and then eventually looks for the runs of Griezmann, puts it wide to Koke. Koke, I think, actually was the starting player, and he's actually a really good player. Another one that can play right mid, centre attacking mid, left mid, and in the CDM role. So looking at our bench as well, we're going to bring on Bony, Cersei, and I think we bring on, I'm not too sure who the third player is, but it just shows how good of a depth team we have at the moment, because there's so much good stuff on the bench, and we got so much good stuff on the pitch. So we are going to bring on Milner in the CDM role. I think that's going to be his main position, because he's a bit more attackive than Gabi and Thiago. Thiago and Gabi are both very good playmaking players, but Milner's got that crossing ability, which is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, we may play him on the right hand side a few times as well if we are playing Mandzukic and Bony, the absolutely fantastic heading ability players. So bringing those three off the bench, really good replacements. There's a few in the reserves as well that are quite good. So we go into the game in the 63rd minute of the match. Pretty much Bony's first touch just runs straight through the Real Madrid defence, and eventually goes around the keeper and puts it in the back of the net. What a fantastic debut for him. And we have given him the number 32, because that is quite a common striker number, and that is how the game does end in the first leg. So looking quite confident going into the second leg. Of course, maybe Real Madrid have a bit of a just a bit tired after the World Cup and stuff, but we'll have to see, of course. So we do get a bid in here for Juan Fran. I don't really want to sell him. He's the main right back at the moment, so we're going to put the price tag of 12 million on him, because I'm more than happy to sell him for that price, because there's plenty of right backs in the league that we can pick up, of course. So we're going to try and get Marquisio. There's a few players that I would like to pick up, but Marquisio is that kind of player as well, who can play in the centre mid position. He's a bit more of an upgrade than Thiago and Gabi, of course. So we'll have to see, of course. We're just going to change up the team for the next leg. We're going to make it a bit more fresh, try out some players, because early on in the season, I want to know what my best team is. I want to know what players I can rely on to really get the performance out of, and we're just going to mix it up a bit. So we head into the game here in the 3rd minute of the match. We do actually get a player injured, and it is a bit of a shame. He does get injured, because he is one player that I would have really liked to play with. He does get an injury in the first 3 minutes, and he is going to be out for 2 months. So he comes back at the start of December, and yeah, we've got plenty of backup, no doubt about it. So he's not really going to be missed, but at the same time, I would have really liked him in the side. He's got that pace that we need, and it's a bit of a shame. But nevertheless, we're going to carry on with this game, just with the drop ball, booting it up for Real Madrid. And in the 18th minute of the match here, we pass the ball forward to Turan, and Turan is another great player in this series. Going to play him mainly in the cam position. He doesn't quite have the pace out wide, but Milner here just cuts inside, smashes it in the near post, and gets his first goal for the club. A really nice strike for him to get off with on the mark here and get us 1-0 in the lead at home. With a 5-0 aggregate, you was pretty confident going to win this game with 70 minutes left. But 6 minutes later, Real Madrid do get a corner. Bale with the corner, and I wasn't too sure what I was doing here. I just ran out of the way for James Rodriguez to diving header into the back of the net to make it 1-1 in the game. But that is how it does end, a 5-1 aggregate victory. A great way to start this career mode with a cup, of course, but I think we can actually win 5 trophies, so that would be really cool if we could do that, of course. Super Cup España champions straight away in this series. I was tempted to keep these games out for the second episode, but there is so much to do in this career mode. It's going to be a fantastic series, I think. So yeah, smash the like button. If we could get over 20 likes for the first episode, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, and see you soon. Bye.